Stop and frisk. It's very controversial. It was controversial in New York City. It's controversial in London. How do you feel about stop and frisk? Because, minority communities say it unfairly targets us and we're tired of being harassed, and yet the police will say it stops crime. What do we do?
Stop and search is a really, really important tool for the police. Vitally important. Really important. I can guarantee that whilst we've been sat here, somewhere in the UK, somebody has been stopped and searched and found in possession of a weapon or drugs or some item to be used in crime or criminality that will undoubtedly have happened just while we've been sitting here. It's a vital, vital tool. But it needs to be done as much as it can be, courteously. It needs to be explained, and it needs to be justified. And when it's not, that's when there's problems. Yes, the stats bear it out that certain minority communities are stopped more than white people. Again, if you go behind the stats and really explore them, is there unconscious bias coming into play? Possibly. But a lot of the time, if a task force is deployed to an area where there has been a spike in stabbings and loss of life, and that area happens to be populated by a particular minority community, then of course people from that community will be more likely to be stopped and searched because the task force is there at that time. But yeah, courteously, it needs to be justified and explained. And when that happens, it can so often leave people with a much better experience.
Okay.
Sometimes, of course, I don't think I'm being naive here because I've been there. Sometimes you don't have time to explain or be courteous, and you have to slam that person up against the wall or on the pavement and handcuff them and robustly search them to get that weapon. That does happen. Let's not be naive about this. Policing is a difficult, difficult job.